Thank you for the lift, my friend. Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta.
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing emergency. Failure to comply will result in imprisonment and, if necessary, more severe punishment. Livestock before entering Baldur's Gate proper. Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
Oh, what are you gonna do? Check under my skirt for any stray chickens?
All animals must be surrendered. Failure to do so will
Result in a good...
move along. I've got my hands full enough without gawkers.
You must agree, this is ludicrous. How are we meant to survive without our livelihoods?
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
My husband's still in the outer city with the few cows we have left. How am I going to tell him we have to give them up?
Are they gonna pay us for the animals they take? Like elves they are!
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock admitted to the city must be surrendered. All livestock is now property of the Ducal Council for the duration of the ongoing...
Don't distract me. It's all I can do to stay balanced. Yes, I stole a purse from the evidence room. It was stupid, and I swore to Blaise Portier I'd never do it again. Ever. I have to stand on one leg until she believes me. That's not funny. If I fall, I have to start all over.
Still attached.
The thugs are getting bolder. My husband's been mugged twice this month, if you can believe it. You be safe out there. Can't trust a damn soul.
If you're here to report something, don't bother. The Fist don't give a damn.
Keep crime reports short. Do not waste our time with frivolous issues.
More like damnable rats. About time. The Manip assured me a builder would come around a 10-day ago, and hold it. You're not the builder. Which means I've got no use for you. Look here, lass. To get behind this place, you got to be tough as tacks. There's no winning over the hooligans at the Blushing Mermaid with a smile and a nice hello. Now either you learn to fix my broken shutters, or you wag your tongue elsewhere.
If you have a problem, speak to one of the other Fist. A rabid warg organised this inventory, judging by the mess they've left me.
10 bouts for every minute you wasted.
I like your look. You've seen battle, shed some blood. Could show these softies here how it's done.
Tell me why you're next time you fancy a nap or two. They do that quite a bit, don't they?
Stay good looking. Behave yourself, yeah? I'd hate to see someone as pretty as you in cuffs.
Distract the gauntlet, will ya? I think she's set on killing me.
I am never sleeping on duty again.
As to say, she claimed she'd look into it.
Of course not.
Vanra, her name is... How many times do I need to say it? You sent word about a lead, said that I should come see you about it.
Of course, madam. Let me just... Forgive me, why are you here?
Is this some kind of sick joke? Do you have any idea what I've been through these past few days? My daughter Vanra, my little girl, she's missing. This stupid, useless fist said she had a lead, but she must have been stuck in Dream Mist or something.
Madam, tell me. You said... she was... taken from a tavern?
You catch the barest tendrils of magic coiled around the flaming fist.
Yes, the blushing mermaid down by the docks. I told you 100 times. Why aren't you listening?
Someone or something has tampered with her memory.
What were we discussing?
What is happening? I feel like I'm going mad.
Nonsense, I'm fine. Madam, tell me why you're... here, and I will assist.
God, you're right. Something's wrong with her. Can you help me? I've no family, and Vanra's father isn't around. The flaming fist was my last resort. I'm so afraid. I'm so tired. I've been looking night and day everywhere I could. You will? Thank you. I haven't slept or eaten since she disappeared. I'm terrified something has happened to her. Her name is Vanra. She's 7 years old and has red hair, like me. We were in the Blushing Mermaid when she was taken. Just up by the docks. No, unless you count a couple of old drinking mates at the next table. But they'd be no help. They barely remember their own names. I was sober, though. I swear. I stop in the maid for a drink sometimes. But it was only a quick one. Of course. The front of house, Bosun Gannet was there, and the owner of the Blushing Mermaids, Captain Grizzly. Neither lifted a finger to help me look. It was awful. Thank you. I'll head home. Can't stand being around these idiots any longer. Come find me the moment you hear anything.
Blaise Portier is perfectly fine. She's simply under tremendous pressure. There's nothing to worry about.
I apologize for the hassle that woman caused. Such time wasters and troublemakers are a plague on the Flaming Fist.
Cooking as fast as I can. Those fists have got bottomless bellies, I swear.
Little house.
Mistra has a shrine in the city, located in the Stormshore Tabernacle, if my memory serves me.
Do whatever you need to. But I shan't be paying my respects to any of the gods on show.
You never heard the call of the divine, Starring?
Oh, I tried them all. None of them answered.
Come to have a go. Give it your best shot.
An air of decay hangs over the stooped beggar's form. The smell of rot, the smell of death.
Gold first. Then you can hit me. Plenty. Lots of angry people in this city. No one else to take it out on. Go on. You seem like you've something pent up. So, you having a go or not? Then move. Let someone else have a go.
Trust no one. Hardly a challenge.
No time to rest. The corpse has been desecrated, displayed, and there's nothing random about it.
Really? Now?
The corpse does not respond.
Is that a pelvis? Gods, you almost feel sorry for Dribbles.
subtle sometimes.
My lungs feel tight. It's happening already.
Oh, calm down, would you? It's all in your head. I've a good mind to get the flaming fist before people start chucking themselves into the Chianfa.
The Elmstone Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
We've got no choice. We have to do what he says.
Listen and submit to the Mistress of Disease. All the Talons await her blessing.
Oh, gods. He's spouting a load of crap. Don't waste your time.
Well, well, look what the bugbear dragged in. Can't believe we both made it to the city, and with our limbs attached. Working. What else? Alan's short on coppers. The counting house is screwing him over. He was willing to hire anyone who'd work for cheap. And I'm nothing if not cheap. Check the roof. But you didn't hear that from me. Oh, you are smooth, hero. I knew there was a reason I missed you. I need to get back to work, but stick around. You brighten the place up. Heading to the roof. Sort your own drinks in the meantime.
Another? Should I have another? Oh, it'll make to preserve me. I need the courage. No, sir. We abandoned our farm and the Absolute Army marched in. We used to sell our barley to the brewer who makes this very beer. That's all over now. Family's upstairs, exhausted. I'm Des Canshaw, with a wife, 2 kids, and another on the way. Oldest boy, Corson. He means well, but he eats as much as the rest of us put together. I have to find him a place here. A fancy feller called Three-Piece wants to place Corson as a cleaner in the counting house. But I don't trust him. Maybe I should just join the Flaming Fist and take the signing bonus. What else can I do? Ah, that's a solid tip. Could work out for a gentle kid like Corson. Thanks, stranger. You helped settle my mind. Thanks are all I have to offer, though. Mail meter bleed for you.
Pardon me, sir. You look prosperous. I'll bet you have someone who'd like a nice piece of jewellery at discount price for a good cause. Escape. Escape from Baldur's Gate for my husband and me. Lord Gortash wants Marek's head, so we have to get out. There's a smuggler's sloop leaving for Waterdeep with 2 berths left. But the captain wants a fortune for him. This necklace is all I have. Thank you, sir. You've done me a kindness.
If you've come to the elf song to hear what's going on, never fear, because your girl Una hears everything.
Of course I heard about it. I hear everything.
I haven't seen you here before. And dressed like that, I doubt I'll see you here again.
You talk about the honor of your order, but what about my honor? I made a deal.
Stug, if you want to join the Vigilant Knights, you have to quit beating people up.
I'm supposed to bust up this guy what owes money to Uktar of the Guild, but Gerva says if I want to join her order, that's a no-go. But I already took the money for it from Uktar, so I gotta follow through. It's like an oath or something. And I know you understand oaths, Gerva.
What am I going to tell the Vigilant Knights, Doug? That you're knee-breaking for goodness?
Helmsgaze, you sound like a guild lawyer. You must think I'm pretty dumb. And maybe I am. Because I'm going back to return Uktar's money. Don't wait up, Gerva. It might take me a while to crawl back home with 2 busted knees.
If it were up to me, I'd replace all the flaming fists with steel watches. At least the big teapots don't make lewd suggestions when you pass by. They smell better too.
Just between us, I don't believe everything I hear from Archduke Gortash. He's entirely too slick to be trustworthy.
As far as I'm concerned, Lord Gortash gets the benefit of the doubt. Until he does something obviously wrong, he's got my support. We can't afford to be squabbling with the Absolute crawling up our asses.
I've been thinking about it. No, I feel bad about all them refugees, but we just can't let them flood into the city. We'd be overwhelmed. In fact, that's probably the Absolute Army's plan.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Oh, you try and get fresh tomatoes.
From one warrior to another, I must say, It's just embarrassing the way the Flaming Fist lets this murderer go around killing people and getting away with it. They used to be capable enough, but they've gotten slow and lazy. Corruption makes you soft. I'd start a special crime unit. A half-dozen hard cases. Grab some likely losers in the back alleys and beat on them until we got some answers. Commander Portier says she already has some investigators she trusts. Soft-talking namby-pambies, I'd wager. But when they fail, and they will, count on it. She knows where to find Dame Gizarm. Then it'll be my turn.
Hello, old friend. Oh, so I assume I used to know everybody around town, but now I'm a new man. A worried man, a playwright who lost the will to write. Now I worry no more. Can't write a word? What does it matter?
See Alan at the bar for drinks. I'm busier than a two-pecker goat.
Hey there, Captain. I haven't seen you around before. If anyone asks for truffles, that's me.
Drink up, Blas. We're celebrating. If you won't drink with me, I bet this stranger will. Right, stranger?
It's Chloe's favourite, plum prosecco. I'd rather drink almost anything else, frankly.
I'm Clovia Throaks. Pleased to meet you. Our son Gaspar has finally found himself a proper job.
Aye, security at the Steel Watch Foundry. But I still wish he'd taken up the family business.
Now, Blas, you know Gaspar never had the patience for all the stitching a tailor has to do. Sewing rabbit-skin cloaks? Well, that's all right for some, I guess, but not for our Gaspar.
No, our Gaspar preferred hanging around the guild hall. I was afraid he was going to end up as a guild bone breaker.
Good thing I introduced him to darling Tamia Holst. She straightened Gaspar out, found him a place in the foundry. Perceptive one, aren't you? Blas, plum bubbles may have gone to my head, but I guess it's time to tell you. I'm leaving you. I'm starting a new life with Tamia. I'm going to sell the business. And the money we used to start it was mine in the first place. I'm afraid that's it for Throaks for Cloaks. Oh, dear. The bottle's empty. Let's have another and talk about it.
I think I need to take a walk. In a minute.
I thought you were going for a walk, Blas.
What? Oh, you're still here. Maybe you should take the walk.
You
You've got the look of someone who's ready to buy. When the time comes, look for me, Roger Gherkins.
Aye, aye. Pull up a seat. If you can find one spare, that is. With all this talk of war, what else are folk to do but drink? I reckon the murder we'd had something to do with it too. Got punters all intrigued. On that morbid note, what can I get you fine self? Going to make this place famous, I reckon. Victim is a bloody duke. Boleyn Stelmane. Well, she was a duke. Now she's just bloody. I reckon I'll be able to charge double for that room once the constable's done with it. Murders and ghosts are always grand for business. At least, I hope. I tell you what, the murder upstairs has brought some punters, but it's also really spooked folk out of renting rooms. If we get you staying up there, perhaps folk will calm down and realise there's naught to worry about. You can have the whole upstairs floor until this killer thing blows over. The city always wins. There's always some hero that saves the day. It's the way things work. Charity! In Baldur's Gate! Good one. Down about the bloody murder upstairs. Top floor's all yours. If it gets a bit too noisy at night, well, don't sleep above a pub.
The cellars are just down the stairs.
Oh, look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Oh, kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
I guess.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
Why so much business today? Don't customers know there's a war on?
Halt, Civvy. Turn back. This is an active crime scene.
Hold on, Thornhill. I'm tired of standing here. Devella's been up there for ages. Some diversion would be welcome.
Constable Devella said she wasn't to be...
Investigator Valeria outranks her. As you were, Civvy. Fair warning, though. She's in a foul mood.
place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Gods, this is the first time in 200 years I've seen these streets in the sunlight. You can forget just how much color there is in the world. Hmm? Yes, of course. Obviously. Sorry, did you want something?
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a tresson for company is usually more my speed. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may be. If you've need of me, I'm glad to help.
I made it back. I'm here. Thank the gods. Thank the gods.
This is the city proper, is it? I didn't expect it to be so outrageously ordinary.
You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you. Ooh, more. You smell very delicious, but I will not bite you.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Baldur's Gate. You know, I never quite believed I'd actually make it back. Wasn't until we got within reach of Worm's Crossing that it felt real. It's so strange. I don't remember much of it, yet I can't help feel like I know it. It feels like home. I suppose it is. Though the chance to savor the moment might be brief, given all that still lies ahead of us. I may have to rely on your local knowledge to plug the gaps in my own mind. Hopefully, I'll remember more than I expect to.
Yes? I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best. Nine Fingers Keen.
a name known and feared throughout the city's underworld. The mysterious Keen runs the guild, which in turn runs every criminal enterprise in the city.
Friend is not the word I'd use. Nor is petty if you've a mind to keep your tongue. But both our operations step outside the law when needful. She just likes it better there. How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
I received a dispatch from the Grove. Life carries on there in our absence, just as nature intended. My chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a wise choice. Perhaps the wisest I ever made as Archdruid. Wounds have healed. Damage has been undone. Balance has been restored. Those who seek to serve nature there can once again do so with all their hearts. There have been difficulties. Some initiates harbor too much admiration for Korga's course of action. Francesca will do what she must to rid them of such notions. She is well suited to the task. Better than I, perhaps. To cleanse a land of shadows is one thing, but to sway a heart from a dark path is another matter entirely. I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove. Perhaps I was never meant to be Archdruid, to be a leader. Still, though, I cannot help but wonder if there was more I could have done. Perhaps, Oakfather willing, I may yet have the chance someday. Forgive me. The Shadow Curse occupied me so entirely and for so long, I almost missed the purpose it gave me. Now I must find a new one.
Welcome to the Lower City, where Baldur's Gate truly comes alive. I'm up for the challenge. You've just got to make a little space. Ready and willing.
I brought my own paring knife. Now...
Come to bask in the glow of the Moon Maiden's sword? Be most welcome. Still me, even after everything.
Maintain your distance. Area under active investigation by order of the Flaming Fist.
How's your shift going?
Bollocks! I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good. To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her. Gods. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know. A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev. He was a child of the god of murder, Baal. He ruled the Iron Throne, a dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms-dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal Temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work. God save us all if you're right. But I believe it. Whoever it is, they're intimately familiar with Saravok's work. The brutality of the killings is on a par with Saravok's own. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out. I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence. There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oath-bound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk. Could you warn them? Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldur's Gate. This is just how things work. Thank you. That's all I can ask, and more than I hoped. Once I'm done with the Patriarchs, I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed shadows could stop us.
Only because I had you.
Nah, you'd have been fine without me. But the company was welcome.
How's your shift going?
A rich arsehole sent his drink back 3 times. So I spat in his last one.
Carissa?
He said it was delicious.
Rent is due soon. I was thinking I could do some busking.
No need. I picked up some extra shifts.
Blooded ring.
didn't have
Guess
to
the
do
killer
that.
didn't want jewelry.
I know. I wanted to. You just focus on your music.
He always has something juicy in the Gazette.
Let's get this over with.
Nah.
What do we have
been
here?
fine without me. But the company was welcome.
That's curious. Strange bottle. Even stranger smell. Strange bottle. Even stranger smell.
A peculiar bottle with a peculiar smell. What is that?
Scent.
How's your shift going?
This wine is
A
poisoned.
rich arsehole sent his drink back 3 times. So I spat in his last one.
Carissa?
He said it was delicious.
Scent. This wine is poisoned.
All right, what now?
Your music.
was a time I tussled with hill giants without breaking a sweat. Now, a mere werebear could swat me halfway to arm.
Strange things are happening to us. What festers in our minds may well impel our bodies. That might be worth a look.
Ever heard of a vampire called Cazador? Well,
I don't think so. Why? Friend of yours?
He's patriarch of the Tsar family. Nasty fellow, if the histories are accurate.
I imagine they are.
A rich arsehole sent his twin around 3 times. So I spat in his last one. He said it was delicious.
Carefully now.
Ah, you found my hiding spot. Not a word to Alan. He doesn't believe in things like breaks. Or eating.
Lacrissa, I'd be more than happy to help you out at work. I could...
No, focus on your music. Besides, I'll be living a life of luxury when your school takes off. Right? I keep telling her that.
Lacrissa!
All right. The hero and I will stop teasing. For now.
It's due soon. I was thinking I could do some busking.
No need. I picked up some extra shifts.
I'll never get tired of this view.
Same here.
We made it, Lacrissa.
Damn right. And not even pissy druids or cursed shadows could stop us.
Only because I had you.
Nah, you'd have been fine without me. But the company was welcome.
It's due soon. I was thinking I could do some busking.
No need. I picked up some extra shifts.
Didn't have to do that.
I wanted to. You just focus on your music.
I admire your courage, Gale.
Thank you. Any particular reason?
Between the orb and the bug, you've got more than your fair share of unwelcome passengers.
What can I say? Mother always taught me to be a gracious host.
impressive fight again. You should consider a new name.
Take it you have some suggestions?
The Wizard Wonder. Or how about the Master of the Weave?
Tempting.
But I think we might already have the maximum number of theatricals.
was brewed with my barley.
Zip, zip, zop. I love chopping things up. Who doesn't?
Welcome, traveller. Remember, this ain't the Blushing Mermaid, it's the elf song. So behave yourself. That's right. And a lonely job it is too. When you're the muscle, no one thinks about your heart. Very funny. Go on inside. We're looking for comedians.
Thank you, sir. God bless you for your kindness. This one's got a heart of gold. I don't know what we'd do without him.
My tummy hurts. I'm really hungry.
Also, some fruitcake. That never goes off.
I used to be able to pay to eat at this tavern. Now look at me, begging for scraps at the back door.
You are a sweetheart. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. I'm just waiting for some food. Then I'll get out of your way.
It's not much, but handing out leftovers is the least I can do with the absolute almost upon us. What I don't like.
Let's spill some blood.
Do the unexpected.
Come on then.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Time to push my luck again. Have to keep going.
I've missed this.
Getting close. The wine cellar. There's a hidden door that leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
There better be a soft bedroll in my near future.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
Where am I needed?
That's curious.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Sharp as ever.
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
The psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
We're a long way from Waterdeep.
Looking ahead.
Where's that lazy fountain got to?
Leaks, which I realise.
Yeah, the servant ape. Hello again.
Oi! We got rats in cellar. We also got cats, but cats are useless. So how about you kill the rats? No, I need them rats taken care of. Here's the deal. I'll keep a lookout for murderers. You murder the rats.
Damn thee.
Not for communal use, it seems. Best show some respect. Or some more cunning.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types. Look at you, just lying around, you furry chunkers. Disgraceful.
Let's see what you're hiding.
Pickle trotters ready yet?
He said.
Look away. Act like you don't know me. Come on, be a pal.
Snappy dresser, that Willoughby. Though he should lose the monocle.
Get ready. I hear this guy is really good. My buddy Roanoke almost pissed himself laughing.
I am hopeful that we shall be thoroughly entertained. I hear this fellow is monstrously droll.
Welcome to the Elf Song Traveller Tavern. No, wait. That's backwards. Anyway, my dad tells the jokes here. Sometimes they're funny.
Yeah? Hey, smart stuff. I'm Willoughby, the comedian. And we got a little contest here called a Laugh Riot. You want to play along? It's all about the Boffo-Yoks. We see who can tell the funniest stories, and the winner gets the prize. Great! I'll go first to show you how it's done, and then you can see if you can top me. Hello, Baldurians! You know, I wouldn't be here tonight, except my wife ran off with a cambium. That's right, I got fiend zoned. We used to have a drow comedian. I had to ask her to stop casting Tasha's hideous laughter on the audience. Then I asked her how many drow it takes to light a torch, and she said, none. We have dark vision. So I killed her.
The Elf Song patrons think that one's funny. There may be hope for you yet.
Your turn, smart stuff. Knock 'em dead. But not literally. Got me? Got me with an ancient jest that's older than I am. I first heard that one when I was in short pants on the school playground. Don't joke about religion, smart stuff.
A single person applauds from the back of the room, probably out of pity.
Sorry, smart stuff. No joy for you, I'm afraid. But that sounds like job security for me. What you get if you cross an owl bear with a bugbear? An owl bug! You get it? Hey, would it kill you to laugh a little? Another triumph. Yes, indeedy. I'm still the comedy king.
Gods, you're beautiful. Then I'll see your delicious self tonight.
I'm rather enjoying the white. Maybe you should give it a try.
Glorious summer's day, is it not? Perfect, in my opinion, for a light, refreshing tipple.
There's some rather lovely vintages out today. I'd get in quick if I were you.
These days, I'm sure she'll have some hair or teeth. You eaten at the Elf Song before? Awful, just awful. I had a stew there once that looked like it had a finger in it.
You've got to talk to the locals if you want the true story about Stelmane's death. The Gazette would never print all the juicy details.
Staying informed seems super stressful.
Hearing you say that stresses me out more than the Gazette, mate. Sorry, mate. Trying to have a conflab here. No offense.
Wow. Not seen someone like you before. Not even in the Gazette's illustrations.
The one with that thing in his chest plate. I'd give him a few more of those. Catch him adrift.
Oh, not to. I'm standing downwind.
Budge off! You're blocking my view!
Nothing wrong with looking, is there? Ah, a man can dream. That flaming fist was winking at me.
Well, she nodded at me. Very suggestively, I might add.
A suggestive nod? You've been single too long.
Oh, yeah? Remember?
It speaks a feline dialect called Mriar. It wants to know if you're its mother.
Do you mind? I'm in the middle of an interrogation.
She's really going for them, isn't she? Quite impressive, really.
Those agents of the Absolute aren't gonna act themselves. Now leave me to do my job, eh?
Don't look down your nose. It's got to be done. Followers of the Absolutes are everywhere.
I suppose you think we are working for the Absolute too? We've got nothing to do.
Look, we weren't doing nothing, all right?
Come get your copy of the Baldur's Mouth Gazette. When the mouth speaks, the city shakes. All right there, Chief. Can I interest you in a copy of our fine broadsheet? Suit yourself. If you change your mind, I'll be here all the time, really. Stories, get them right here. The printing block.
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
Behold! The sacred illuminations of the mysterious ancients. Back off, Chop, you're too close. Do you want to lose your eyebrows? Sorry, big fix.
The Atlantic.
Great!
Yeah! I mean, yeah, verily, behold and stuff. Just like Astondo the Greater says.
Move along, citizen. Nothing to see here.
As the superior officer, I think I'll delegate all the sentry shit to Gonfalon and catch me a nap.
Nice day out here. Considering?
Considering an army of cultists is on...
I can sneak in here. Security shouldn't be too tight. A few charmed innocents, maybe.
Walk around. Didn't stop them, running. Tavern worked hard at it. Chipping away when I left last night. Never saw when we left. Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Baldur. Lots of talk about...
Does he say anything about the horrible present of Baldur's Gate? City of crime and chaos?
No, he mostly avoids that topic.
Nice view from up here. It'll be nicer if you move along. Can't risk being in open view. I just want a little look.
And transcript of it.
I applaud your taste.
He avoids that topic. Gazette has a transcript of a conversation with Archduke Baldur.
What's he got to say? And what were your general feelings on the book?
Lots of talk about the city of justice.
He played from the book's research, isn't it?
Master Astarion. But the time is almost here. You should be at the ritual. Hurry. The palace is being sealed. You must not be late. You must not anger the master. Be quick.
At least things have stayed interesting.
Another guest. Yes, yes. More bones to chew, more bodies to nibble.
Enter freely. You are welcome.
Be welcome, citizen. Be safe.
Tonight is a sacred night. We are all blessed to be here.
You one of them? The fangy ones? Good. Don't like when they change. Get big, hairy, mean. Make sure you stay away. slim pickings up here, but safe. No one grabbing, no one biting. In the guts of the palace, hungry mouths down there.
Don't mind if I do.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
Let's get in and out.
Gazette has a transcript.
Considering an army of cultists is on its way to cut up.
It was another day in the City of Lies, Baldur's Gate, where the people begged for justice until they starved. Two heroes were fated to cross paths that day. Their eyes met. Destiny was calling. It was in the Tall One's voice. They knew they cared about this creature, but they didn't know why. But the cat did. This could be the beginning of something. Two heroes against the world, enacting justice for those unable to seek their own. All the Tall One had to do was say yes. The Tall One had failed the first test. They lacked caution. The cat could have just as easily been a foe as a potential friend. Perhaps it was simply not meant to be. Upon their return, the cat couldn't help but wonder whether the Tall One had finally decided how their die would be cast.
What's he got to say for himself?
one of Tamrin's friends? Well, we haven't seen him. He did a runner one night, never came back. You won't find him here.
Come to think of it, you aren't a stonemason by any chance? Nah, suppose not.
Don't touch me. Should be easy.
Never a dull moment.
Maybe he is coming back. You never leave them behind.
This body, a sacrifice or some kind of display? Judging by the state of the leg, this must be part of the clown.
The corpse does not respond.
position to find oneself in.
What to do?
Good mason.
Is that supposed to be a bard or a druid?
It's open to interpretation. It's street art. If you don't like it, you can literally walk away.
The hands are too big. And I don't like the colours.
Everyone's a critic these days.
You don't have to look at it, you know.
Why'd you make it so... These artist types are always so soft, aren't they? Make one little comment and their egos crumble to dust.
Oh, so hungry. Sorry, we can't sell you the broadsheet yet. Got to take my stinky break first. Boring. Look, pal. You want a broadsheet? You'll have to wait. I'm taking my break. You got a problem with that? Talk to the Gazetteers Guild. I got rights, you know. Have you got anything I can use to bring him up then? No, you can't take the breaks of other Gazetteers.
Hot, hot, hot! Did you see that? Incredible!
No time to rest.
Everyone just does what's skipping the breaks. This team's gonna take breaks.
Oh! My silk! What are the chances? It's you. Ah, and the heart-stopping bloodsucker. I hope you've changed your mind. My neck is yours, anytime.
And I will keep refusing until the end of time. I'm done bowing to the whims of others.
Never say never. Forgive the mess. Your blood is far more volatile than I'd anticipated. It's a breakthrough in the sanguine arts, the likes of which the world has never seen. The Grand Matriarch will have no choice but to restore House Oblodra after I present her with my research. But listen to me, rabbiting on about myself when I have you, the prize bleeder, on my very doorstep. If you'd come inside, we could discuss something far more exciting than drow politics.
how I made him feel. What I propose goes well beyond such frivolities. We are talking about alchemical breakthroughs based on the blood that runs through your veins, my friend.
I appreciate the thought, truly. But if this is something you want to look into, well, hearing her out won't kill us. Well, death never stopped me before. I don't know why it should now.
Now, I do think that's enough. When you see what I've been working on, bygones will all be bygones. I assure you.
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear?
How can I help? Always good to talk, my friend.
Lacey Ash can be repelled. Some of it, at least.
That might be worth a look.
Carefully now.
Lacey Ash can be repurposed. Some of it, at least.
What's the matter with you, Freshie? I know you're green, but you don't have to turn green, eh?
Fix his head. He attacked that bottle like someone was gonna give him a medal for it.
Ah, a cozy little spot, isn't it? These four walls have witnessed greater alchemical triumphs than the keep of Erngath Durand. And now that you're here, the crown jewel of my research is soon to be faceted. All you have to do is drink Formula Gruner.
If that's her formula I can smell, it's even fouler than her blood. Oof, gods below.
Well, yes. Formulae Arku through Fruag were spectacular failures. But Gruner is different. Believe me. When you first entered this home, you saw the incredible latent power within your blood exposed in all its nuances. Formula Gruner will unleash that power within you. Risky, but, safe.
Say no. The only thing she's offering is pain. And I don't want to see you hurt.
Not even for the betterment of the alchemical arts the realm over. Not even for that. Gods, what a mess.
Deep breaths, lad. You'll be right in no time.
Good, because we have no time.
It's not that. It's that no apology.
Step carefully. There's a trap. Don't want to draw any attention. Free for the taking.
I'm just waiting. Simple.
Let's not get caught off guard. Let's get in and out.
Time to kill. A trap. Someone doesn't like visitors.
Maybe I should stay crouched forever. I just want a little look.
What a day.
Does this count as adventuring?
Eyes open, mouth shut.
little sometimes. Don't mind if I do.
Take Cura.
Is that blood? No, never mind.
Leafy ash can be repurposed. Some of it, at least.
Can't miss my first roll call for fists.
He's going to shit. Got a few souvenirs from the night stuck to you.
Down the dock.
Gods, what a mess.
Should report this to the Gazette.
It's common sense.
Leafy ash can be repurposed. Some of it, at least.
It's that nasty.
I'm really in such a catch right now.
Don't you worry about... One last binge is just what we needed. Because tomorrow, we wake up as flaming fists.
And now these buns, Dickon. You're wasted. Wasted.
Oh, that plum Prosecco. Oh, gods, never again. Never again. Solemn oath, solemn vow, solemn... Well, liquid anyway.
Oh, where's it all coming from?
Just one gold piece. That's all I ask. You guys the wine?
I already said no.
Is that supposed to be a bard or a druid?
Evaluation is harmless. Make no sudden moves, and no one gets hurt.
Maybe an enchanted ring.
As you can see, there's no trouble here, right? And I'm sure you don't want to cause any.
Be patient while these citizens are evaluated. This is all routine. Make no sudden moves.
Ah, sir, be very welcome to the family home of the soon-sworn Archduke Enver Gortash. We're celebrating our dear son's magnificent achievement with a special run of leather-soled shoes. Gods, help me!
Your tadpole squirms. These people are infected with the parasite, but something is off. You search her mind, but the psionic forces that control her are different, split somehow. Your own consciousness slips into the gap.
Help me! Gods, help me! Enver's ruined my mind. He's taken my body. I should have slammed the door in his face, but I let him in and he rammed some kind of worm in our eyes. I'm here, but I can't speak. I can't act. I'm trapped. We hadn't seen him in so long. I knew he was an animal, but I underestimated him. He sauntered in, Lord Gortash, what a name! Conjured up like a cheap trick. Said he was back for good, and he wanted to repay us for his childhood. Still bitter after all these years, but we did what was best for him, for all of us. We had debts, world-ending debts, trying to keep this cursed shop afloat. Dangerous lenders who said they'd bury us all if we didn't pay. Then a warlock offered us a pretty penny for Enver's service. He was a smart boy. Too smart. It was give him up, and all of us live, or refuse and die. What choice did we have? We got good coin for him. Closed our debts, and all of us kept our lives. Enver included. You may disagree, Enver did, but we don't deserve this torment. You're the first person who's heard the real me in months. There has to be another way. I deserve to live again. I deserve my own life. My son, you've seen what he's like, same now as when he was a boy. Hateful little wretch. If you were me, you'd have sent him away too, believe you me. There has to be. I can't live like this. I'm trapped. Trapped. Wait.
Your tadpole lashes and recoils. The connection is broken.
Come again soon.
Be very welcome to Flynn's Cobbler's, humble family home of our soon-to-be Archduke, Enver Gortash. He may not have followed in his old man's shoe steps, but Archduke's not so bad, is it? Goodness, what an accusation. You've got the wrong family. Enver's the light of our lives. He grew up right in these walls. First my apprentice, then saviour of the city, and on to Archduke. Nothing untoward about it, I assure you.
Nothing. It's as though the inner workings of his mind have been wiped clean. You focus on the source of the power, but it is quiet and still. It needs to rest.
Finest leather in the city. Ask anyone.
Welcome back.
Bet I can crack that open. What do we have here?
Gods, you're beautiful.
You seen any gazetteers around?
Make no sudden move.